Breaking. Lakers bombshell. Rob Pelinka's new target could change everything in Los Angeles. Summer League is heating up, but while the ball is in the air in Las Vegas, behind the scenes, the atmosphere is even hotter. Several insiders have confirmed that Rob Pelinka is preparing a bold move that could completely transform the Lakers roster. And yes, Andrew Wiggins' name has come back in full force, and this time with a real offer on the table. Stay tuned for the end, because there are never-before-seen details about the possible trade, behind-the-scenes details of the negotiations with Miami, and even hints that a new deal could happen this month. Let's dive in, because you need to know what's going on. Explosive update. Andrew Wiggins could be on his way to the Lakers. In recent days, rumors surrounding a possible trade between the Lakers and Warriors have returned with a vengeance. According to Brett Siegel, a journalist with a reliable track record covering the NBA, Andrew Wiggins is once again the name making the rounds in Los Angeles. Pelinka has been in close talks with Portland Trail Blazers GM Joe Cronin, but negotiations have really heated up with Miami and Golden State. The Lakers are desperately searching for a versatile defensive wing, and Wiggins appears to be the best option on the current market. According to the latest reports, Miami's offer includes Wiggins and DeAnthony Melton, which would open up a three-way lineup with the Lakers, including Rui Hachimura, Dalton Knecht, and a 2031 first-round pick. The problem? Many consider this a dangerous overpay. And that's where the big question arises. Is it worth sacrificing a solid starter, a promising rookie, and a future pick for a Wiggins who has had his ups and downs? Rob Pelinka believes so. And insiders like Jovan Buha and Anthony Irwin confirm that the Lakers front office has already put these pieces on the table and is testing the market. And the most curious thing, Wiggins was reportedly offered directly to Los Angeles after talks with Miami stalled over pick and young player demands. This reignited a fire in the El Segundo neighborhood as the Lakers urgently need to resolve the defensive end. The pressure is on Pelinka and time is running out. And that brings us to the next flashpoint. Summerleer Frey Nari and Gower and Endangi. Sauer reveals clear signs. Reinforcements need to arrive now. While behind the scenes are buzzing, on the court, Summer League is serving as a testing ground for Pelinka and the coaching staff. Bronny James faced off against Cooper Flagg. Dalton Knecht showed flashes of potential, and even Darius Bazley impressed, raising the question, does he deserve a spot on the main roster? But the biggest problem remains obvious. The team lacks defensive depth on the wings, and this has added fuel to the negotiations. In fact, inside sources say that Pelinka is actively offering the available assets, Rui Hachimura, Dalton Knecht, and the 2031 pick. The objective? It remains to be seen where these assets can lead, especially with the trade window still open and the growing movement among GMs during Summer League. The point is simple. If the Lakers don't act now, they risk falling behind in the race for the top spot in the West. But it doesn't stop there. Interestingly, Kyle Anderson's name has also surfaced as a possible player in parallel negotiations. This shows that the front office is exploring multiple avenues to strengthen the wing, but the main target remains Wiggins. And with the Warriors apparently willing to listen to offers, the time is now. And if you thought the trades ended there, the Wiggins dilemma, talent, salary, and the now or never. Cost Andrew Wiggins is an elite defender, an NBA champion, a 2021 All-Star, and a player who has reinvented himself to fit into elite systems, but he's also an athlete with a hefty salary, a history of offensive inconsistency, and who could limit the Lakers' cap in the coming years. Still, the comparison with Rui Hachimura, who would be the main player in the trade, puts things into perspective. Wiggins is superior in defense, creation, and tactical awareness. Crucial points for a team dreaming of a title alongside LeBron and AD. Insiders like Anthony Irwin claim that talks about Wiggins have never fully subsided since June. The impasse has always revolved around the price tag. Pelinka would be willing to give up Rui Hachimura and Dalton Knecht, but the 2031 pick is seen as too valuable a currency. Some see it as the cost of winning now, rar chunlao ao for vao, see also others as a rash move. And here comes the burning question behind the scenes. What's worth more, Wiggins' current security or future flexibility with young assets and picks? The answer could come as early as this summer league. Everything indicates that the moves are at an advanced stage and a decision will be made by the end of the month. And if you think that's all, Lakers in the future. What's next? Regarding the center issue. With the situation resolved, DeAndre Ayton has been secured as the big man. The top priority now is the defensive wing. The Lakers want to form a quintet that defends at a high level, without sacrificing spacing and game reading, and Wiggins, despite his limitations, fits perfectly into this mix. He would directly replace Rui, maintaining his physicality but with greater defensive awareness and playoff impact. But it's important to remember, Pelinka still wants to maintain some margin for 2027 and beyond, with a post-LeBron goal in mind. And this makes each asset even more valuable. According to Jovan Buha, there's a real chance they'll restructure the package, removing Dalton Knecht and adding another player, perhaps even a pick swap instead of a direct pick. The conclusion? Something big is coming. Everything points to a conclusion in the coming days. If the deal goes through, the Lakers could become one of the top 4 in the West immediately. If not, we risk entering the season with a gaping hole on the wing, which could be fatal in the playoffs. So, fans, would you make this deal for Wiggins? Comment below. Your opinion could be in the next video. And if you want more explosive updates like this, leave a like, subscribe to the Los Angeles Lakers information channel, and activate the bell. This saga is still going to be a lot, and you can follow it all here.